producer surplus. Producer surplus. That's my PS here. What else do we have here? So we have a demand curve, a supply curve, and the market price is set at the equilibrium price. So we're going to find the equilibrium point to begin with, then find the producer surplus, and on the way we will sketch the producer surplus, roughly. Okay, equilibrium point, you set the two curves equal to each other. And what do you get? The square roots multiply each other, and the square root disappears. So x is 75. And then you can take that x is 75 and plug it in either here or here, doesn't matter. Plug it in here, you get root of 100, which is 10. And we can put bars here on top of x and p to indicate that we're talking about equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity. How about a sketch? Give a rough sketch here. Now, very roughly, you could start with, oops, I got a boo-boo. P bar is square root of 100, not 100. So this should be 10. So I'll put 10 here on my p-axis, and I'll put my 75 on my x-axis. So my equilibrium point I know is right here. Supply curve is a square root function. It's going to be going like, it doesn't have to be two. Just don't do a straight line. Okay, just give me some curve. It should be facing downwards. When x is 0, I should get a 5. So it should go through here. Some kind of, gotta have some curve to it. Just something like that. And then for the demand curve, when x is 0, you get 100 over 5, which is 20. 20, so it's going to go through this point. And what you have is a hyperbolic curve. So the curve should be facing up. Let's see how I can do here. Good. And there's our horizontal line, and the producer surplus is on the bottom here. Okay, these are curves, so there should be some curvature, and try to get these intercepts reasonable. Okay, see, find the producer surplus. Now that's the area between curves. You can memorize a formula, but I prefer to think of it as the area between curves. Saves having to memorize anything. So I'm going from 0 to 75 of something. 0 to 75 of upper function minus lower function. So before I start in there, you always want to take a second to have a look at what you've done just before you jump into any major calculations. Okay, I'm satisfied. So finding the antiderivative, I'm going to get x plus 25 to the 3/2. I'll need 2/3 to sort that out. 0 to 75. Okay, so what I just did mentally was a substitution u is equal to x plus 25. Looks good to me. And then I plug in my 75. What do I get? 750 minus 2/3 100 to the 3/2 minus 0 minus 2/3 25 to the 3/2. Okay, let's see if I can do this without screwing up. 750 minus 100 to the 3/2. Use your calculator, or you can do the square root to give you 10. So it'd be 1,000 times 2/3. And here we get 125, 250/3. And that's going to give me 250 minus 2,000 plus 250/3, which is 500/3. Which, believe it, 3 is not appearing. Ooh, that's not good. 500/3, which is what I want. I'm pleased as punch. 166.67 approximately. Good.